Oh my! And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, and firstborn, the Lou and Solu, Lukey Bonner, behind the camera here today. We've got a fantastic U18 battle about ready to take place here between the Long Beach Lightning, as you saw the boys there fired up to be playing on Solu, and they're going to be taking on the Springfield Thunderbirds. Lightning wearing their blue sweaters with the black trim right across the middle. White numbers popping off the black. I like that. That's good for the broadcaster. The cool Long Beach logo across the chest. Looks like black shorts with blue socks with white and black trim. They're getting ready to hop on the ice for their warm-ups. And down at the other end, the Thunderbirds. See them there wearing their white sweaters. A little bit of baby blue in the Thunderbird beak there. Or not the beak, but the bird itself has got a nice baby blue, a little red. A little dark blue, a lot of colors going on there for the Springfield Thunderbirds as they break their huddle and get ready for their warm-ups, as do the Lightning down at their end. And we'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes for the Lightning. It was going to be Samuel Flax, or Matthew Marino. We had the Lightning on yesterday, a very exciting affair as they ended in a tie. So they are undefeated here at the tournament. They've only had one game yesterday. They're on Solu twice today. And once again tomorrow. They're looking to punch their ticket to the finals, as only the top two teams in each division will make the finals. So each point here in a round robin, very important. Like we said, they tied yesterday. I believe it was 1-1 if memory serves. Forgive me if I got the scoring correct. Scores in the game sometimes get a little blurred when you're doing a bunch of games at the tournaments, but it is a blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in as the Lightning and the Thunderbirds have taken to the ice. The Zamboni has done what Zambonis do. The ice is glimmering, the ice is clean, the ice is fresh, or it was about 30 seconds ago. As the boys are out there mucking it up now, going through their warm-ups, getting ready for what is going to be an outstanding affair here from the world's greatest tournaments anywhere in the world. You are watching the one hockey tournament in Danbury, Connecticut. I was just talking with Sebastian a little bit earlier. Tell me about his plans he's got a European tour going on. He's going to Finland, Sweden, Estonia, Barcelona. Unbelievable. A bunch of these tournaments over in Europe. One of the tournaments he said he's already got 80 teams signed up for, so imagine that. So I may have to get the passport ready and head over to Europe. So looking forward to that. These are the greatest tournaments in the world, and we've got a great game coming up here between the Lightning and the Thunderbirds. There's more than one bird out there. There's a whole flock of them, as a matter of fact. And they play 15-minute stanzas here in the 18U division. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offside, so if they're offsides, it's an automatic whistle, much to the chagrin of the broadcaster. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing, much to the chagrin of the broadcaster. And if it's tied at the end of regulation in the round-robin portion of the tournament, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime. And let's see, any of the body contact is allowed at this age group, from the Bantams on up or the 14U on up. So body contact is allowed and encouraged. Fighting is frowned upon. All right, I think that's going to do it. I think we covered all the domesticated stuff. I think we're about ready to get underway here. I think it's going to be Samuel Flax who's going to get the start in between the pipes. I'm only guessing that because he has seemed to have taken the majority of the warm-ups, and the Thunderbirds only have one goalie dressed. I imagine that they plan on starting him. That's Jovan Eck. Well, I want to thank you so much. I want to thank everybody from the Long Beach Lightning organization for having us and giving us the opportunity to call your games. I truly look at each game as a blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to do it. You got to remember, I'm not a young whippersnapper. Although if you see me, you might think that I am, but I'm not. And this is something I always wanted to do my whole entire life. So it really is an honor when teams decide to allow us to give the opportunity. So I want to thank everybody from the Lightning organization from the bottom of my heart. Truly appreciate it. All right. Enough with the domesticated stuff, as the great Mickey Goldberg once said. We are about ready to get underway here. Now they got 14 minutes on the board. I thought it was 15. I'm so confused. Well, if you're a fan of the program, you know that won't be the last mistake I make during this broadcast. I get a lot of things wrong, but, you know, when you speak as much as I do, the chances on getting things wrong, they go up exponentially. Well, the buzzer sounded. Warm-ups are over. Pucks are being gathered. Players are getting focused. Coaches about ready to go over some last-minute instructions as both teams gathering the pucks in their respective nets. And we are about ready to get underway here. The Lightning versus the Thunderbirds. If it's your first time tuning into Solu, we leave the clock at 0-0-0, Doug Lutowski's GPA. Because, frankly, to be blunt with you, it's just too confusing and too much to constantly have to remember to press the space bar to start and stop the clock, and the broadcast gets affected, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, long story short, as soon as we get that clock management intern, and we'll be running the clock more frequently. All right, looks like the boys are breaking their huddle. We are about ready to get underway here, ladies and gentlemen, from the Danbury Ice Arena here in Danbury, Connecticut. An 18U battle, the big boys. These are high school kids out there. About ready to drop the puck, get the festivities underway. You see the Lightning. I like that logo. Cool jerseys. They do a nice job. I like the stripe across. I like jerseys with stripes across the middle. The Wild have that. These Lightning they had it on their white sweaters as well. It makes the white numbers really pop off the back. Which, well, the older I get, the farther away the numbers seem to get. All right, this is going to be number 30 in between the pipes. Matthew Marino, he gets the start for the Lightning. Down at the other end, Jovan Eck. All right, the ref getting ready to drop the puck. He drops the puck, and we are underway. Quickly, Alec there, Naru Alec. Sends the puck in for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds chasing the puck, sending it in. Wide of the netminder, Marino. Marino was excellent yesterday. Here for the Lightning against the Wizards. Bouncing puck. Comes back to the blue line of Thunderbirds out of Springfield, Massachusetts. Home of the National Basketball Association Hall of Fame. Trying to get the puck in front. Deflected away there. Springfield, about, maybe 20 minutes north of Hartford. Just over the border in Massachusetts. Winding, shooting, deflected. They score! The Thunderbirds get on the board quickly as they got the puck down low and a nice deflection in front there. Looks like Joe Mafia is going to get credit with the goal. As the Thunderbirds strike early. Just a minute. No, excuse me, just 33 seconds into the affair. So 1-0 is your score. Deflection in front. Nothing Marino could do about that one. It was tipped about maybe 5-6 feet in front of him. Changed direction. Went 5-hole. So a good start here for Springfield as they're on the board quickly. Jumped in. Lightning looking to get the equalizer. Looking to get it right back. There's Asaro. Asaro had a good game yesterday. Back the other way now. Here come the Thunderbirds through the neutral zone. That's Naru. Naru sending it in. To the corner he goes now. Chase down. Hard around. Trying to get it back in front. I see one of the Thunderbirds there. Looks like he's got a 41 on his back. I don't have a 41 on the roster, so not quite sure who that might be. It might be Klepax. I think it is Klepax. They got two 40s on the roster, so we'll just do that ourselves. All right. Lightning trying to come away with it. Reaching for it there was Cook. Cook, the red-gloved one, knocks it down at center ice. Cook, poke check from behind, taken away there. Nice play to take it away. There by Mafia. Mafia, he's got the goal thus far here for Springfield as the puck is carried in. Springfield letting the shot go. Deflected down low. Coming over to block it there was Jerry. And Lightning trying to get it out. Pinching in along the boards to keep the puck in. Nice job there. Let's keep it in by Stattenfeld. Back out to center ice to go. Stattenfield, excuse me. There's an eye there. And as the puck hops over the stick there, Ryan Wyman. Wyman, number 97. Wearing Jeremy Roenick's old number. Bouncing puck now. As the Thunderbirds trying to come out of their zone. Wyman looking to pounce on it. Wyman tied his man up. The Thunderbirds come away with the puck. 12 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Over the blue line they go. Walking in, trying to saucer it down low there. It was Lawfrey. That one ends up on the side of it dangerously right in front of Marino. And now Wyman. Wyman changing direction. Wyman, good decision there. Less Thunderbirds out that way. Took an advantageous hop for the Thunderbirds. Nice waffle save there. As Stattenfield got the howitzer away. 11:30 left to go. That one's gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving by the netminder Marino. And there'll be no further play. So 1-0 is your score. Mafia with the goal here for the Thunderbirds as wholesale changes for both organizations. Fresh bolts of lightning out on the ice now. Fresh Thunderbirds out on the ice. Oh, lightning versus the Thunder. That just came to me. Some of you at home may have already figured that out, but nothing gets by the broadcaster. Quick shot going down the block it there. Another save there by Marino as Lyons went down to one knee to block the shot. That looked like it smarted a little bit. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Lyons may want to stop at Walmart on the way back to the hotel for a frozen bag of peas. But Lions will probably trade a black and blue for a blocked shot any day, as most hockey players would. Pouring it down, turning on it, there's Patron. Patron sending it up down the right wing. They come now. Brahming with room. Brahming letting the shot go. That looked like it hit the Thunderbird right in the beak. That's coming out with Eck. Make the save. 11:01 left to go here in the early goings of the affair. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, producer, and director, and firstborn, the Lou and Solu, Lukey Bonner, behind the lens today. On around and out to center it goes. That's tracked down by number 82, Joseph Henry. Henry, a good, strong, stay-at-home defenseman. I like his game. Simple, north and south, gets the puck out quickly. Give away now at the blue line. Chance walking in, pulling the trigger. No, they're waving it off. Oh, the Lightning thought they had buried the biscuit. I wasn't quite sure, to be honest. As Judge walked in, let the shot go. The ref said that it went off the inside of the post. So the game still remains a 1-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. We're going to have to go to Toronto and check the replay on that. Not sure if we have the capabilities of that. I'll check with my intern as soon as we get one. Sending one down low. That rolls to the netminder, Marino. No, I from here, I honestly thought it might have been. I thought it was in initially. That was my gut feeling. But I'm a little bit further from the ice. And quite a few people down on the ice. So we're going to trust the officiating crew there. He waved it off right away, so that's all you can ask. Mafia sending the puck across. Chasing it down now is Klapax. Back to the blue line, sending it hard around as they keep it in. 10-10 left to go here in the opening stanza. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Bouncing puck comes out the center. My guys from New York know what I'm talking about. Here's Cook now. Cook sending it in behind the net. That was all my grandfather ever listened to. It was 10-10 wins. Cook lays the lumber into his man there. I think he's going to get a cross-checking call. Yep. Cross-checking coming to Colin Cook. So CC. And the Music Factory headed to the sin bin. Cross-checking is the call. So a power play opportunity here. Well, the Thunderbird is the face-off deep in the Lightning zone. The Thunderbirds on their first power play of the evening, or the morning, excuse me. It all blends together when you're at the tournament. 8 games on the docket today. As bodies collide behind the net. Both teams here vying to get into the championship round tomorrow. This is a very important affair as the Thunderbirds move the puck along. I know they won one of their games yesterday. I'm not sure if they went 1-1 or 2-1. They may have only had one game. I think the 18-year-olds only had one game yesterday each. So I believe that they defeated the Rockets, but don't quote me on that. I didn't see the game. All along on the backhand, trying to get it out there was Henry. That's kept in at the blue line. A little bit of room on the power play, letting the shot go. That went off the thorax there. Klipex. Thunderbirds behind the net. Good puck movement around the perimeter. Back to the blue line to go. Stanfeld letting the shot go deflected there as Marino was reaching for it. And then chasing it down is Mafia. Behind the net it goes now, trying to get it out in front. The wraparound, getting the flipper on it was Marino. As Mafia quickly got the shot away. The Thunderbirds protecting the puck now. Coming back the other way. Bouncing puck. Thunderbirds behind the net had a man cutting to the Cooker. That one almost leapt right up by the water bottle where the water bottle would be. Although none there for Marino as they finally get it out to center. Asaro now shorthanded. Asaro making the move at the blue line, reaching for it just out of his reach there. Nice job of back checking there by Stattenfield to get a piece of Asaro. That's going to do it. 3-2-1 on the power play, so a good kill by the Lightning. That was a good power play, though, for Springfield. There's a chance now. Tough angle. Got it out in front, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Marino as he slid over to get the mid on it. Just as the penalty was coming to an end, Marino with a big stop there, keeping his team only down by 1. So a good penalty kill by the Lightning. Well, your best penalty kill has got to be your goaltender, ladies and gentlemen, and Marino was just that. He was brilliant yesterday, picking up right where he left off the day before. Now, there's one thing that pleases the broadcaster. It's good goaltending. Back the other way now, chipping it in. That's Laurie. Laurie offsides is the call at the blue line by the officiating crew. I got to tell you, I think that the officials all weekend long have been very good here at the One Hockey Tournament. For the most part, letting the boys and girls play, not really injecting themselves into the games too much. And they've been, for my estimation, very, very good on the offsides and icings and things of that ilk. So hopefully it maintains the way it's been going thus far. I would give the officiating crew for the weekend, deflected in front, a solid A-. Because they would say that you're perfect. We're not going to try to get the heads inflamed too much of the officiating crew. But I'll tell you what, I'll take refs like this all weekend long everywhere I go. Sometimes I watch a game, especially the older kids, the high school kids, and they call everything. If there's a hard hit, it could be a hard, clean hit, stick down, feet down, the elbow doesn't come, it didn't take more than 3 strides. But if the boards make a lot of noise or the glass makes a lot of noise, sometimes you can literally see the ref not even looking, turn around. The crowd goes, ooh, ah, ooh. The guy's arm goes straight in the air. And I'm looking at him. I know he wouldn't even see the hit. It happens a lot. So thankfully this weekend, I think things have been excellent thus far. There's Weinman trying to carry the puck in. See right there. That could be a lot of officials would call roughing right there. These refs let the boys play. Good job. Lightning now on the turnover at the blue line. That's intercepted. Back the other way now. Here come the Thunderbirds. 6:45 to go in the opening stanza. 1-0. They lead it. On the early goal by Mafia. A delayed penalty coming up here against the Thunderbirds. Let's see. I think something was going on behind the play that I wasn't watching because the ref seems upset with somebody on the bench. He's like, you. Oh, is it to the coach? I think is it to the coach or to the player? He's not happy over at the Thunderbird bench there is the official. Let's see. He's still talking to the bench, as you can see there. Now he's skating over. He's got number 56 with him. That's Matthew Cogswell. Cogs. Headed to the sin bin. Maybe the ref is a fan of Spacely Sprockets. I don't know. All right. Man, I thought it was 56. They went to the sin bin. They got 46 on the way. I think it is 56. They don't have a 46. So either way, power play now for Long Island. As they says Long Beach, excuse me, shuffling across the lane. The shot go didn't get through. Well, Long Beach is on Long Island. I wasn't that far off. Back to the blue line it goes. I forget the place we used to hang out in Long Beach. We used to go all the time. We're good friends with he was the bartender, the owner. I don't know. Took care of us, though, every time we showed up. Love Long Beach. Absolutely beautiful. Along the boards now, trying to get it down low. Here's a chance now for the Lightning. Tough angle. Cook tried to saucer it there off the Scapatula. Or the netminder. There's a chance now in front as the Lightning get it back. A minute left to go here in the power play for Long Beach. Pinching in, keeping it in on the backhand. Nice play there by Brahmin. That ends up down low. Tough angle shot. Sliding over to make the save there is X. Still loose for a moment. A little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle. He's coming over there was Booten. Taking exception there to people gathering out on his netminder. But as we do in the hockey world, cooler heads prevail and everybody just chills out. That's why hockey is by far my favorite sport. It's not even close. Goalie makes a save. Well, the ref handing out some more penalties here as the boys were talking on the way over by the bench. Let's see here. The ref seems to be escorting. Is it another Thunderbird player? Is that Putin? Well, maybe he didn't like the conversation. Maybe Putin was following him in. The ref didn't like that, didn't want him antagonizing. So a big opportunity here for the Lightning as they're going to have a 2-man advantage. Now the ref explaining things over to the coaching staff. He's displeased about something, as is the Thunderbird coaching staff. They're going to find themselves down 2 men as the ref over-explaining himself to the coach about what he's upset about. I think he was upset that Putin was following him back to the bench and perhaps chirping at him, looking to start trouble. The ref won't put up with any such tomfoolery. Certainly no shenanigans will be permitted here by the officiating crew. Doing his best to prevent a brouhaha, perhaps a melee. Certainly nobody wants a Donnybrook on their hands. All right, 5:50 left to go. A 2-man advantage here for the Lightning, a golden opportunity to get the equalizer. We're going to have a 5-on-3 for 45 seconds, so exactly half the time. It's 45 plus 45 is 90. And 60 is 1 minute, and 30 is half of 60, so that's a minute and a half. So this is right at the midway point, if my math is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark it always is. Big important face-off here. Won by the Thunderbirds. They come out shorthanded. Through center ice. Stepping to the outside with it there. Patron didn't realize it was right in his feet for a moment as he was hustling back. Protecting the puck, dragging the clock, sending it into the corner. Stattenfeld killed off a good 15 seconds there as the Lightning still with a two-man advantage. 5.5 to go here in the opening stanza. 25 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Carrying the puck in, Patron. Patron with it. Patron at the blue line. Patron looking, sliding it over. A lot of room to operate, obviously. Walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed there is Noli. Got the shot away. Noli behind the net. Noli with it there. One hands it. Leaves it for Wyman. Wyman. Back to Noli. Noli. Now it's a 5-on-4 as one Thunderbird comes out. Walking in, a lot of room. Pulling the trigger. The rebound line there. They jam out. It's still loose. They score. The Lightning got to the puck. They got it down low. A couple of opportunities that was bouncing around there. I believe it's going to be Lyons who's going to get credited with it. Number 14 in your scorecard. There he is. So 1-1 is the score as the Lightning capitalize. I believe the 5-on-3 was over, so they're not going to continue on the power play. And now we got a penalty handed out to the Lightning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everything I said about the officiating crew a couple of minutes ago where they're letting the boys play and not interjecting themselves too much, well, I blame myself. We'll just say that. As the great Dr. Peter Venkman once said. Now penalties are being handed out left and right. And we're not even playing hockey. Clearly the officiating crew, or at least one of the officials, not in the best of moods. But 1-1 is the score, and now the Thunderbirds will have a power play for something that happened after the whistle. I didn't even see what it was. I got 77 on the board, but there is no 77 on the Lightning roster, so perhaps it's 76 or 74. Well, either way, such things certainly can escape the broadcaster from time to time. Trying to carry the puck out. Now it's Patron. It's Patron. I see him in the box now. So 1-1 is the score. Lions with the goal, a power play goal. It was 5-on-4. Knifing his way through now. Rolling puck, trying to get to it on the forehand. Big stop there by Marino as he flashes the leather. Oh, that's a huge stop there by the netminder. As Marino stood tall there. Thunderbirds looking to regain the lead. Knifing his way through with speed. A good burst of speed there by Mafia. Mafia's already got one. There you see him, number 22 in your scorecard, wearing Michael Bossi's old number. That pleases the broadcaster. As there he is again. Mafia with the puck now on the power play. The Thunderbirds are second of the morning. Judge couldn't reach it. Mafia corrals the puck. Back to the blue line, walking the line. Tried to go cross ice. Good stick in the passing lane, but it still got there. It's a good job there by Fleischer to have a stick there. Sent ahead now, short-handed. Lightning get it out to center. That's knocked down by Pelletier. Over the blue line, Mafia with it. Mafia sliding it across. And send it in. Behind the net it goes now. On it there, the Lightning. Lightning trying to get it out. Can't do so. Kept in at the blue line. Down low it goes. Letting the quick shot go. Marino the save. The rebound. They score! Marino made the save, but the puck lied there for a moment. And getting to the rebound and burying the biscuit. I believe it might be Mafia's second. Is he going to get credit? Is that 22? It is. So Joe Mafia getting to the cooker, a power play goal. There for the Thunderbirds, and they regain the lead 2-1 with just under 4 minutes to go. So back-to-back power play goals, one for the Lightning and one for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds retake the lead 2-1 as the game was tied for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. And a big collision there is coming away with two wands there was Wyman. Ended up and gave it back to the guy. A nice guy, Wyman. He's like, oh, it's not mine. I can't really use it. One's good enough for me. That one will let go. That hit one of the Lightning players. He's banged up behind the play. Here come the Thunderbirds on the counterattack. Inside out move. Walking in, pulling the trigger. And there was Stattenfield. Looks like that was number 76. Saglabini, who took the shot off the inside of the leg. He's smarting on the bench right now. Back to the blue line. Backpedaling. St. Xavier. Letting the shot go. Canicorn there for the netminder Marino with 3:10 left to go here in the opening stanza. The face-off now deep. Letting the quick shot go. Marino steered that aside. Cook now. Cook, hounded from behind there by Goudreau. Cook couldn't get the puck out. Kicking it to himself there was Cook. Cook Did a nice job there to harness his in and Diego Maradona. Offsides is the call at the blue line. It's St. Savior, excuse me. And he's trying to keep the puck in. As it's sent back out now, O'Brien. He gets it back. 2:45 to go. Thunderbirds lead it 2-1. A very important round-robin game here. I think if either team wins this game, their chances of being in the finals tomorrow go up expeditiously. Well, that would mean quickly. Exponentially? Yeah, that's much better. Little bit of give and go now. Here's Judge. Judge down low. Pulled the trigger. May have went off the butt end of Eck. Good passing play there by the Lightning. As they're trying to corral the puck in on the forecheck. Cleared but not out. Nice job to retreat. Putting the brakes on right at the blue line there. Keeping it in was Brahming. Along the boards it goes now. 2:10 left to go here in the opening stanza. Lightning looking for the equalizers. Equalizer. Can't get two equalizers. Can't get multiple equalizers in a game. Well, you could. You can get one and then another one, but you can't get two at the same time, as far as I know. That would be something. Pinching in along the boards now. Nice stick check there to keep the puck in as the Lightning continue to apply the pressure. Good job by the Thunderbirds to break the trap, and away they come out to center ice now. Over the blue line, tracking it down. Centering it across just behind the play there. It was sent across by McKenna. Sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing happened when the puck go down bang before the other guy. I want to remind everybody from Solu after the tournament, highlights are available. We can make them for an individual game. We can make them for all your games in the tournament. We can make them for the championship affair if you make it to the championship. Or we have what we call shift reel highlights. Tell me what player you want. And every shift that they're out there, we'll highlight that player and have each shift during the game made into a highlight reel. Made one for my daughter the other night. Came out about 7 minutes long, every shift in her game. Sent it off to people she wanted to send it off to. It's very valuable. On the back check now, leaving it. Here come the Lightning, trying to send it down low. Reaching for it there is the netminder Eck, and he'll hold on. Good rush there by Colin Cook. So 1:12 left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-1, the Thunderbirds leading it. So the championship tomorrow is just the first and the second place team. And Lightning, I know, came into the affair with no wins, no losses, and a tie. And the Wizards won their last game just a moment ago, so the Wizards are 1-0-1. So this is a very big game here between these two organizations. I believe the Lightning are playing the Rockets later, if I'm not mistaken, right here on the Solu. A little bit later on in the evening. Here's a chance now for the Thunderbirds behind the net. Wheeling and dealing. Got the puck on a string. The backhand goes over the crossbar. Puck movement there. Boy, Mafia really got nice hands. Back the other way now. Through the neutral zone of Saro. Saro sending it down the right wing. Lightning put the brakes on there, but offsides is the call. With exactly 36 seconds left to go here. In the opening stanza. Face off just outside the Thunderbird zone. In the neutral zone, won by the Thunderbirds. They're looking to perhaps get another scoring opportunity before the intermission. We shall see. It's the beauty of sports. We don't know what's going to happen. That's why sports are so popular. Along the boards, there's people that say, oh, this game's fixed. This game, the NFL's rigged. Blah, blah, blah. It's not. So ridiculous. Side of the net now. It's scripted. Look at this block right here. He could have got this guy. Yeah. Guys are going to go through what they got to go through to make the. You know what a guy's got to go through to be in the NFL? You know how hard it is to even get invited to an NFL training camp? You know how tremendous of athletes every single player is out there? People are like, oh, the guy's a third line scrub. He only plays on special teams. Yeah. You're talking about one of the greatest athletes on the planet. Any dude that's only playing on special teams or on the practice squad for an NFL team. So you're going to tell me they're going to go through all that and the incredible sacrifice that they make is going to be scripted? Yeah, I'm not buying that. Icing is the call. With 3.6 seconds left to go. We'll see if the Lightning pull the goaltender, go for the extra skater. And Coach mulling it over, doing some quick math in his head there. I don't think he's considering it now. I don't know if the risk versus reward is there. I guess the hat tricks could win it and get it down the ice in 3 seconds, but that would be some feat. I think they'd have a tougher time doing that. He has a chance now down low. Push just wide. As the opening stanza comes to a close, let's see if there's any penalties being handed out here. The ref have liked to hand it out penalties after the whistle here during the first period. None coming. All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the start of the second stanza. Your score at the end of 1, the Thunderbirds 2, the Lightning 1. You're watching One Hockey on Solu. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. The ref drops the puck and the second stanza is underway. Thunderbirds leading it 2-0, 2 goals by number 22 in white, Joe Mafia. And a goal by Lions for the Lightning, and that is where we stand. Good opening stanza, good pace to the affair. A couple of extra penalties that I would like to see avoided here going forward. Like to use the boys to play 5-on-5, but that's just me. What a good pace to the period, good goaltending. As we start off the second period now down low, poke checking it away there was Marino. As the Thunderbirds looking to keep the puck in, they do. The Lightning get it out to center. A little bit behind the D now, Judge. Judge pulls it back at the blue line. Everybody stayed on sides. Sent back the other way over the blue line, letting the shot go. A laser beam there. Turned aside by Eck. On along it goes now. Thunderbirds trying to get the puck out. That was a Thunderbird sandwich right there on Lightning bread. Pinching down low, keeping the puck in along the boards. There was Noli. Noli still with it. Noli behind the net. Noli right off the back of the net. Came right back to him. Advantageous hop there. Noli will tell you he did it on purpose. Who am I to tell him that he did? Sent ahead there, pouring at it there like a grizzly bear, pouring at a salmon swimming upstream to spawn was Gujiri. That one up ahead, bounces away. No icing as it was deflected. A foot race ensues, and first on it there's Boone. Eaton trying to get the puck out, does get it to Mafia. Mafia, nice short range pass there up ahead now. This is Mafia. Over the blue line is Frank Mafia. So I don't know if it's Frank Mafia and Joe Mafia. I'm not sure if they are relation, if they are like Bubba and Forrest, but if Frank and Joe are brothers, and Frank's going to want to get on the board here. You don't want to be the only Mafia member of the family sitting at the table who didn't score tonight. I'll be like, hey, Joe, you passed the salt? And be like, oh. You know, I'd be looking at them like, you know, I got 2 and you don't have any. They're brothers. If they are brothers, that's the conversation that will be being had. Back to the blue line now. Walking the line. Letting the shot go. Kicked out the center. That one smarted. There's a Sorrow. Oh, excuse me. Ruggieri took one off the shin. Was doing a little bit of the injured flamingo dance there at center ice. Lightning have gotten a couple of guys banged up blocking shots here, but, you know, it's the sacrifice that they make. Shane, they bought their tickets. They knew what they were getting into. I say, let them crash. 11:42 left to go here. In the second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. We are live from the Danbury Arena, the Hat City, Danbury, Connecticut. Not too far from New York City. Probably about maybe an hour, maybe a little more away from Manhattan, I think. Just a little south. I always get confused with Connecticut because Connecticut's on its side. I don't know if it's southwest. I guess it's southwest, the southwest corner of Connecticut a little bit. Just north of Fairfield, I think. As you can see, I always struggle with geometry. Trying to get the puck down low as the Lightning move the puck along. Saglabini getting it out to center, the DJ. Guess we're just going to have music while we play. There we go. He turned it off. Good job. It doesn't bother me. I like the music, because I'm an old goalie, so I can cut the rug. So, it doesn't matter to me. You want music on, I'll cut the rug. You cut the music off? I guess I'll stop cutting the rug. I guess I'll take the hint. All right. The power play continues here. As in the box for the Lightning is Cook. Behind the net now, hard around. It's kept in by the Thunderbirds. No, it was not. Offsides is the call, so a couple of whistles here in the early going of the second stanza of the game. A little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. As the world's greatest aviator once said, of course, I'm talking about the legendary Ted Stryker. Faced off just outside the zone as the hat tricks. As the Thunderbirds. It was right over the hat trick logo. That's why tripping at the blue line. Play allowed to continue reaching for it with one hand. Saglabini did a nice job as he was falling to the ice as the Thunderbirds on the counterattack, letting the shot go. That's wide of the goaltender, Marino. In the corner, leaning all over him is Lyons. Behind the net, trying to get it out in front, went right through the goal mouth. That's knocked down. Bodies collide there along the boards. A little bit of pushing and shoving ensues there. Thunderbirds come away with it. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Steered aside. Nice stop there by Marino. Thunderbirds with the puck. Wheeling off the boards now. A little bit of room at the dot. Looking to pull the trigger. I believe it hit the outside of the post. Marino may have gotten it with the waffle. It seemed to come out very quickly. Thunderbirds causing the turnover on the power play. Down low, deflected. Marino kicked against the post there. As Mafia was cutting through, that was Frank Mafia. Oh, he said, you don't want to be the only Mafia guy at the table without a goal. Really, Frank agreeing with the broadcaster, and a delayed penalty behind the play here. As headed to the sin bin is going to be Stattenfield, excuse me. So 10-16 left to go here in the second stanza. We're going to play 4-on-4 hockey for 5 seconds, and then the Lightning will have a power play for a minute. 25 seconds after that, and the faceoff going to come deep in the Thunderbird zone. So an important faceoff here for Long Beach. If they can gain possession, they'll get the man right out of the box, and they can go right to the power play, maximize their situation. So a very important faceoff. As a 4-on-4 about ready to take place there, Asaro leans in to take it. Faceoff won by Asaro. Can they gain possession? They do. So the Lightning now, the man stepping out of the box, gets to the power play for 90 seconds as it comes out to center. Way to center ice to go, sidestepping the check there, Lowry. Lowry hounded from behind. Lowry letting the shot go as he's spilled into the corner and back the other way now. Here comes Cook. Cook with speed. Cook out of the box fresh. Cook wheeling and dealing. Cook lost the handle on it. He runs over his man, Booten. And Cook heads to the bench. 9:47 to go. Exactly 1 minute remaining in the man advantage here for the Lightning. As it's kept in by Patron. Now for Judge. Judge off the boards. Judge eyes up, heads up, thinking about his next move, looking like a chess player out there. Fakes the cycling. Now tries to cycle it. And a chance now, shorthanded coming away. Sherban cut from behind. No, excuse me. That was Whittier. Whittier, yeah. Whittier. Over the blue line now, Judge stayed with it. Got it across now. A little bit of room at the dot, looking to pull the trigger. And there was Henry. I think it slid off his stick as he went to go shoot it. Find the net on the mesh, and there'll be no further play. So 9:10 left to go here. .23 seconds remaining on the man advantage here for the Lightning. As leaning in is Frank Patron to take the draw. Or it could be Patroni. Patrone. Coleone. Whenever it is an Italian last name with an E, it's optional whether you pronounce the E or not. Well, it's the guy's option, I guess, or the family's option, but you never know. Here's a chance in front, letting the shot go. Oh, Judge rang the dinner bell there, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Back the other way now. The Lightning looking for the equalizer. Down the right wing, looking to hit the trailer just out of his reach. Back to the blue line. Henry lets the shot go. That hit a bird on the way in. As Lightning get to it, got a man at the back door trying to get it there. Now he gets there, sliding over his deck. To make the stop there is the Lightning. Really applying pressure here. Judge Sends it hard around as the power play comes to an end. Lightning still with possession of Sorrow. Sorrow sends it back to the point. Coming over to cover is Henry. Henry did a nice job there to get it down low. At the goal line it goes now. And out to center. Here's a chance now. Back the other way. Walking in Stattenfeld out of the box. Pulls the trigger. He scores. Owen Stattenfeld got behind the D and let the shot go. He beat the netminder Marino on the waffle side. A big goal there for the Thunderbirds as they extend the lead 3-1 is your score. All the Lightning were buzzing down at the other end too, but the puck came out. Stattenfeld got behind the D, a burst of speed, and let the wrist shot go. So just like that, first 2-goal lead of the afternoon, it belongs to Springfield. Lightning now with 8 minutes left to go here in the second stanza, looking to answer. Sent in, giving chase now is Wyman. Wyman lost the handle on it, comes away to center ice, and chasing it quickly now is Noli. Noli on the forehand. That's deflected dangerously. Coming back to help out is Gujiri. Gujiri behind the net, leaves it for Noli. Noli lost the handle on it, chance in front now, they score! A little bit of a miscue there by the Lightning behind their own net. And it ends up costing them as the Thunderbirds got the puck back in front and burying the biscuit there. That's Nicholas McKenna. So 4-1 is the score. As the Lightning had a little bit of trouble behind the net. McKenna buries the biscuit. Face off at center ice. 7.5 minutes to go now. Cook leaning on his man. And all of a sudden, 2 quick goals by the Thunderbirds. Where it was a 1-goal game is suddenly a 3-goal game. So the Lightning have got to answer back here and answer back quickly. An uncharacteristic giveaway from what I've seen here from the Lightning in a game and a half that I've had the chance to cover them. For the most part, I'd say a little bit more careful with the puck than that, but these things happen. I'll let you know the day I'm perfect. I haven't been perfect since March 7th, 1973. It's been a while. Sending it in and chasing it down now. Into the corner it goes. First on it there's Fleischer. Fleischer intercepts the pass behind the net. Fleischer trying to get it out in front. That went off the mesh. A quick whistle there by the official, but play ruled dead. Lightning will have the face-off deep in the Thunderbird zone. I wanted to say Carolina. There's a Carolina Thunderbirds there they play in the Federal Hockey League that the Hat-Tricks play in here. The Danbury Hat-Tricks. They were the champions last year. The Carolina Thunderbirds are one of the teams in the league. Over the blue line now, letting the shot go. A laser beam there. Comes back out in front. Marino has the wherewithal to cover up there is Cogswell. Let the shot go. .653 left to go here in the second stanza. 4-1 is the score. The Thunderbirds leading the affair. They've been impressive thus far today. 2 quick goals here in the second stanza. It's been I don't think 4-1 is really indicative of the affair. I think it's pretty much an even. Maybe Thunderbirds have a little bit edge in territory, a little bit edge in shots, but those 2 quick goals moments ago have really skewed the tables, making it 4-1. But like I said, I don't get to feel it's a 3-goal game, but you can feel whatever you want. Score 4-1, so you know. That and a dime will get you on the subway. Or the bus, at least. So the face-off deep in the Lightning zone. To the left of Marino. Marino catches conventionally, from my perspective. DiPietro wouldn't see it that way. Legendary Grant Fuhr certainly wouldn't agree. And the great Darren Pupa doesn't even talk about it. Here's Cook now. Cook walking in. Cook takes the shot. He hit the post. Oh, the Lightning rang the dinner bell yet again. And still no one hungry enough to answer the call for supper. That's about their 3rd or 4th post here in this affair alone. Not even a shot on goal, the goaltender will tell you. As it comes back to the blue line now. Chance for the Thunderbirds on a counterattack. Sending it up. Here goes Laurie. Laurie walking in. Pulls the trigger. The rebound. Marino covers up and there'll be no further play. Oh, a couple of big stops there by the netminder Matthew Marino. As he made the initial save and then had the wherewithal to get square to the shooter. To pounce on the rebound. Nice stop there by Marino. Well, if the Lightning do come back, In this affair, you're going to want to remember those 2 saves. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to let you forget. That's my job. That's why I'm here. Think of myself as a universal reminder. Chipped ahead now. A chance now at the dot, walking and pulling the trigger. And holding on there was Eck. As the Lightning have a chance down at the other end. Nice stop there by the netminder, Jovan Eck. As they broke in all alone there for a moment, it was Michael Saglabini who got behind the D. Saglabini spilled into the corner after the shot. 5:48 left to go here as the Thunderbirds come away with it. Down the right wing they go with speed. That's McKenna. McKenna left it, letting the shot go wide on Marino. Marino, hold on and cover up. As Alec let the shot go. 5 minutes, 38 seconds. Now left to go here in the affair. Coming up next on the Solu, we've got the Long Island Enforcers. Taking on, I forgot who they're playing. I see the Enforcers making their way behind the goal there. That's how I know it's them. At least I think it's the Enforcers. I thought I saw the logo. So a couple of teams from Long Island here. Long Beach here. Long Island Enforcers. Long Island Whalers. So my old stomping grounds well represented here. I crossed the pond for a lot less traffic and a little bit less taxes. Now in beautiful Niantic, Connecticut. All around it goes now. A lot less traffic. Chipped ahead. Anybody tuning in from Long Island is nodding their head up and down right now. I go back to Long Island to see family and friends. And don't get me wrong, I'll never say a bad word about Long Island. So I grew up. Islanders are by far my favorite sports team to root for, although that causes a lot of outage these days. If you're tuning in, Lou, and we appreciate it, you can fire Lambert now any day. And that's from every single one of us. But I digress. Whenever I go back to Long Island, I'm like, wow, there are a lot of people on this island. I didn't realize it growing up. It is crowded. But beautiful. Beautiful beaches. The Jones Beach Amphitheater, my favorite venue in the whole world. And of course, now no longer part anymore, but legendary Bordy Barn of Hampton Bays. I think it's called something else now, but I think somebody told me it's getting turned into apartments or condos or just. Back to the blue line. Nice move at the blue line, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed as that one buzzed the tower with 4 minutes left to go. Up ahead, stepping to the outside with speed now with it, Asaro. Asaro protecting the puck. Asaro poke checked away there. Nice poke check there by St. Salvio. Here's Cook now. Delayed penalty coming up here against the Thunderbirds. Let's see what his call is. Looks like it's going to be holding. So holding is the call. As the power play is going to ensue. Here for the Lightning. They can certainly would love to get one here with 3:46 left to go here. If they're going to start a comeback, this might be a good place to get started. You got to have a starting line. The Lightning trail by 3, but a power play opportunity here to cut into that lead. Here's Cook now. Cook lost it in his skates, hard around, anticipating where that was going nicely. All the Lightning sealing off the wall. Trying to get it off the wall, they do. Asaro's got a man cutting to the Cooker. In the feet of Cook. Cook turns wheels, lets the shot go. Eck was waiting. And now it comes away to center ice. Henry coming over to get a chunk of it. As the Lightning get back on sides. Judge spun around inside the blue line. Cook follows up. So Cook out there with Judge and Henry at the blue line as it comes out to center. Asaro tracks it down for the Lightning. As the Lightning backtrack at their own blue line, 45 seconds to go. And the man advantage, exactly 3 minutes to go. Here in the second stanza, 4-1. Springfield leading it. Lightning looking to cut into the lead here on the power play. Nifty move in the neutral zone over the blue line. Judge had Cook getting to the Cooker. That's deflected high and out of play. So with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to play here. Lightning looking to get the power play goal as they change up their second power play unit out there. That's Wyman going to be taking the faceoff with Lyons to his left. Lyons got the goal today. Saglambini out there. Along with Noli. Looks like, I believe, that's Patron. A little bit of a delay here as the ref comes over, gives the thumbs up. Perhaps the ref went over to the bench there to change his Facebook status. In a relationship, it's complicated. Back the other way now. Flotowski. Flotowski lost the handle on it. One of the Lightning players lost their wand. Mafia. Back the other way. That was Joe Mafia. He's got 2 today. And following it up through the neutral zone now, Wyman. Wyman with it. Wyman serpentining his way in. Got the puck behind the net. Wyman leaned into there. As bodies collide. Still loose in front dangerously. The Thunderbirds get to it. And send it away to center. Tracking it down and on it there is Noli. Noli with the power play coming to an end. Noli is spilled, so right back to the power play. The Lightning shall go. Well, they are certainly getting their opportunities here, ladies and gentlemen, to close the gap. On the lead. Not the Thunderbirds possess. So 2:11 left to go here. And this will essentially be 3 minutes of power play time as it was 5-on-5 for about 5 seconds. Right back to the power play go the Lightning. So they are getting their opportunities here to cut into the lead thus far. They've not been able to do it. Netminder Eck has been solid. The goaltender's got to be your best penalty killer. Henry walking the line. Henry got it back. Henry leaving it there for Broming. Broming over for Henry. Henry trying to get to it. Chipped out to center. A foot race now. Short-handed with speed back the other way. Cogswell protecting the puck. Let it go against the grain. A waffle save there by Marino. Here's Cogswell now right up the gut. Marino got the flipper on that. 1 minute left to go in the man advantage. 1:43 to go in the second stanza. Down the left wing with speed over the blue line. Looking. Letting the shot go. That's wide on the waffle side. Broming got it down low. Here's a chance now for the Lightning. 45 seconds left to go here in the power play. Back to the blue line. That eludes Broming as he sends it over. Lightning get back on sides. At center ice they go. Sending it away now, Broming. Broming had it poke checked away at the blue line. Back the other way now, Cogswell. Cogswell sending it in. A Canuckler headed towards the goalkeeper. Please do not pet the puck. The puck is working. As it comes back the other way now. Nice drop pass to the Lightning, looking to set up shop on the power play with 20 seconds to go, the last minute of the period. Down the left wing, losing a handle on it, Saglimbini. Trying to come away with it. Chopping at it there. A Paul Bunyan-esque light chop there by Wyman. Got away with it. Not a lot of hitting in this game. Lack of physicality. As it's sent in. Now Stattenfeld letting the shot go. That one buzzed the tower. Chance in front. Marino slides over to make the stop. That's a big save there with 35 seconds to go here in the second period. Oh, the Thunderbirds bury that biscuit. That might be all she wrote. There's a 4-goal lead headed into the third period. It's a lot more than a 3-goal lead. There's a chance down low. Got a man in front on the backhand. Marino got the butt end on that. Thunderbirds, I think, sensing what I'm sensing. There's blood in the water and they're circling. But here come the Lightning now. With 12 seconds left to go over the blue line, deflected in. And Eck will cover up and there'll be no further play. 9 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 4-1 is your score. Thunderbirds killed off 2 back-to-back penalties. So good job by their penalty-killing unit. Good job by their netminder. Now the Lightning. One last face-off here. Deep in the zone, cleared and kept in at the blue line. They come away with it. A high hit there. I think Patron's going to get away with it. He is. No call. And there's the buzzer. St. Savior was off to the races. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second stanza has come to a close. Your score at the end of 2. The Thunderbirds 4, the Lightning 1. We'll be right back with the final installment, the final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here in the One Hockey Tournament in Danbury, Connecticut. 4-1 is your score. No, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. That's what intermission means to me. Quickly now. Toski lost the handle on it, pushed ahead. The Lightning entering here. The third stanza down by 3. 2 quick goals in the second period. By the Thunderbirds. They're about 30 seconds apart. Really opened up the scoring now. Wheeling and dealing on the backhand of a man cutting to the cooker. That just failed to click. Back the other way now. Springfield with speed. Down the left wing, getting a chunk of them, but keeping the legs turning. Trying to cut back to the inside. Pulling the trigger. Marino got the waffle on that. Back to the blue line. St. Salvier lets the shot go. Marino closes up the wickets as bodies go flying. Oh, take it easy, guys. Never want to be. I know when a guy's down on his belly like that. Gotta be careful. All right, 13-17 left to go. 4-1 is the score. Marino with a couple of big saves. Yesterday when it was 1-1, he made a lot of big stops. And earned them that point that they got yesterday. Every point so valuable here in the round robin portion of the one hockey tournament. Top 2 teams advance. There are no semifinals. It's just 1 versus 2 for the championship. So if you want to be there, you got to punch your ticket to the dance. Right now, Thunderbirds looking to do so here. If they win this game, they'll be looking good shape to get to the finals tomorrow. We shall see. Lightning tied yesterday. Here's their second game today. It's a dot walking in. Glove save there. Mayo went off the mask as well. Marino made the save. Back the other way now. Down the right wing with speed. Amasi over the blue line. Amasi protecting the puck. Amasi turning. Amasi, nice job there on the backhand to cycle it down low, but it's taken away. St. Sauvio. Sauvio sends it up to the boards. And down the right wing they come now with speed. Corralling the puck in. A foot race ensues as Impasi got on it. But not out. Kept in at the blue line. Walking off the boards with one hand. Tried to get it to the trailer. Couldn't do so. Loose puck in front. Still there. They jab at it. Pushed just over the net. And into the protective netting. And out of play. Now 12 minutes, 17 seconds left to go here. In the affair, the Thunderbirds holding on to the 3-goal lead. 4-1 is your score. As the faceoff looks like it's going to come out of the zone, the ref ruling that the Thunderbirds hit it into the net directly. Sent back out to center and all the way down. Chasing it there is Noli. Noli now behind the net. Noli with it. Noli lost the handle on it. And it's turned over inside the blue line. It could have been costly, but the Lightning recover the puck there. Fleischer. And he sends it up for Cook. Cook giving chase. As the Thunderbirds go D to D. Giveaway now right up the gut. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. He scores! Thomas Asaro picked the puck off at the blue line. He read it like a fine piece of literature. Walked in a couple of strides, let the laser beam go, and completed the novel. 4-2 is the score. With 11:50 left to go here. As Asaro got the interception and walked right in. Let the quick shot go. That's a big goal there, ladies and gentlemen. 4-2 is the score. That changes everybody's perspective here in the building. 2 is a lot less than 3 in the hockey world. The bouncing puck now, the Lightning now. Only 1 shot away from being 1 shot away from it being tied. It's the way you got to think. You got to think in between your ears. We got this. We can do this. If you don't think so in between your ears, then legs aren't going to do the work. Legs will do whatever you tell them. But you got to convince yourself. And that goal right there is certainly helping with the mental well-being and psyche of the Lightning. We'll see if they can continue to capitalize. They're having a little trouble getting out of their own zone here. Nice job on the forecheck there by the Thunderbirds as it's sent out to center. Good aggressive forechecking there by the Thunderbirds, number 18. I've got 18 on my roster. That one sticked aside at center ice. Turning on it quickly. And sending it in there was Cogswell. The Lightning send it back out to center, but that's knocked down. Wheeling and dealing now Stattenfeld. Stattenfeld over the blue line. Stattenfeld sidesteps the big hit there. Attempting to lean into him was Patron. Trying to get it back in for, Seglabini. Missed on the check, not Patron. Back to the blue line, bouncing puck, kept in. Good job there by Booten to keep the puck in. 10.5 minutes to go. It's behind the net, Gujiri sending it hard around. Bodies collide as the Thunderbirds come back over. Leaning into his man, getting a good chunk of him. Lightning got it there. Lightning turns, send it all the way down. I think that's going to go for icing. There's good icings and there's bad icings. I think I would categorize that in the good icing category. Lightning were running around in their zone quite a bit. Getting a little bit of out of breath there. Looking like they perhaps were even starting to mouth breathe a little bit. Looking like Clubber Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa in Madison Square Garden in 1982. Because obviously in 1982, the springtime of 82, Coliseum was occupied with the Islanders winning their third straight cup against the Vancouver Canucks. Back in the day, Michael Bossy scored that goal with both feet in midair. Never forget that. 10:01 left to go here. 4-2 is the score. Face off deep in the Lightning zone as they have re-iced it. Or iced it again, I guess I should say. Trying to get to it, trying to get loose, couldn't do so. And now a Lightning coming away to center. A 2-on-1 developing as they crisscross at the blue line. Trying to slide it over defensively. Played nicely there by St. Sauveur. Sent ahead now, tracking it down. Bodies collide. And on the forecheck there was Laurie. And it's sent ahead. Touch pass, Lightning. Nice play there to step up by Booten. Looks like we might have a penalty coming up here behind the play, though. Let's see. See what the official has. Looks like he's got the internationally recognized sign. Yeah, I didn't see it. I thought it was going to be hooking, but I'm not quite sure. The official's still over at the score table's box there, going over a few things. Now he's talking to the player. So St. Sauveur, he heads into the sin bin. So a big power play here for the Long Beach organization. 9.5 to go in the affair. They're down by 2. They were down by 3, so beautiful cross-ice pass right on the tape. At the dot, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. They score! Jack Broming buries the biscuit on the power play. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, with just under 9.5 minutes left to go here in the affair, the Lightning, with back-to-back belly-to-belly goals, have quickly changed the atmosphere in the building and certainly on their bench, as what was a 4-1 deficit, all of a sudden now 4-3 is your score. A power play goal. Gorgeous passing by the Lightning. All right, here we go now. Game on. 9:20 left to go, and all of a sudden it's a 1-goal game. The Lightning with newfound energy. Little bit of pep in their step right now, as you might imagine. Chance down low, sliding it across, had a man there at the back door, but could not connect. Comes back out to center. That's knocked down. And Posse sending it back in as the Lightning regain the blue line. Exactly 9 minutes left to go here in the affair. Bouncing puck. Marino comes out to cover up. And there'll be no further play. Just under 9 minutes left to go. 4-3 is your score. As the Lightning, I told you, remember those saves by Marino when it was 4-1 from preventing it from going to 5-1. And I told you I wouldn't let you forget. All of a sudden, it's a 1-goal game now with an eternity left on the clock if you're a Thunderbirds fan at home. Letting the shot go. The rebound, Marino closing the wickets. There's a golden opportunity there for the Thunderbirds right off the face-off. And Marino up to the task. Leaning in to take the draw. Face-off one by the Thunderbirds. That hit a body on the way in. Bodies collide there. Now comes away to center ice. Brought back in by the Lightning, so it's onside. Good call by the official. The official said that. It's a good job. With the puck now. Alec. As the Thunderbirds send it in. Chased down by Lyons. Lyons has got himself a goal today. Lyons. Hard along the boards. Took a weird hop. Out to the blue line. Knocked aside now. And here they come now. Back the other way with speed. A 2-on-1 developing. Wyman lets the shot go. He scores! Ryan Wyman and the Lightning, with 3 unanswered goals here in the final stanza, have climbed all the way back to tie the affair. 4-4 is your score. Oh, my! My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? And a long time left to go. 8:15 left to go in the affair. The Lightning with 3 unanswered goals here. In under 6 minutes to play in the third period. They looked like they might have been out of the affair as the Thunderbirds were buzzing when it was 4-1. Came ever so close multiple times to making it 5-1. And the Lightning have struck not once, not twice, but 3 times here in the final stanza. And now we've got a long way to go. All of a sudden, it's a tie affair. How about that? Well, the Lightning, it all started with the turnover at the blue line. Cesaro knocked it down and walked in and buried the biscuit. And ever since then, all of a sudden, a game that looked in complete control for the Thunderbirds, the wheels have come off and come off quickly. But with all that being said, it's still just a tie affair, so we're back to square one, as they say, with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here. Lightning in on the forecheck. Thunderbirds trying to come away with it. They do. Back the other way now. Here comes Springfield. Nice job on the back check there by Judge. Lift the stick and dislodge the puck momentarily. Laying the lumber into him there was Patron. This has been a very, I want to say, I don't know how to put it. I'm trying to put it without sounding insulting. Not a lot of hits is what I'm saying. That might not be an insult. Broming, serpentining, Broming cutting in. There's a big hit there as Broming sent down on his bum. So maybe a little bit of physicality might open up here in the later stages of the affair. Broming trying to go back to the blue line. That's knocked down. Good job there by Judge. Judge desperately trying to keep the puck in. Got to like the effort there by number 2 in blue. As it's sent out to center. Judge kicks it ahead, harnessing his inner Diego Maradona there, 3-on-2. Go with the blue line, Broming for Judge. Judge lets the shot go. Chance now, letting the shot go. That just missed side of net. Broming got it back out in front. They jab at it. Pushing and shoving right in the crease. 6.5 to go. Bodies collide behind the net. Puck skirts out to the corner. And the Thunderbirds come away with it. Oh, the Lightning came thus that close to taking the lead. Bouncing puck. Henry did a nice job there holding the fort. Henry's a good, solid, stay-at-home, old-school defenseman. Not too flashy. Don't really notice him much. And Mr. Henry, when I'm saying these words to you, those are compliments, not insults. Please do not misunderstand me. I love strong, stay-at-home defensemen. You need them. Everybody's got a different job to do. Everybody's got a different role. Down the right wing now with the puck saucering it across. Chance letting the shot go. Big stop there by Eck. And Saglabini got the puck. And Henry tracks it down now. Henry along the boards. Henry decides not to pass the puck that way. I think that was a good decision. A lot of white jerseys in the way there. Back the other way now. Stattenfeld. Stattenfeld over the blue line with the room. Stattenfeld drops it. Letting the shot go. Steered aside by Marino. Hey, Mr. Marino, how are you? We haven't seen you in about 10 minutes. Oh, don't worry, I didn't forget you, pal. We said your name about every 2 seconds for what seemed like in the second stanza. And ever since the Lightning made it 4-2 here, we haven't said your name much. But now, chance here, a little bit of give and go. Marino with the big stop there. A beautiful passing play by the Thunderbirds. And Marino, no rebound on the C-button one-timer from Stattenfeld. 5:17 left to go here in the third and final stanza. 4-4 is your score. But I'll tell you something about this Lightning organization. They don't play boring games. Yesterday's affair was a tie. This one tied with just over 5 minutes to go. Now a foot race. Cook trying to get to it. Quickly on it there. Nice job by Pelletier to get to it. Sent ahead now. A possible 2-on-1 for the Thunderbirds over the blue line. Turns into a 2-on-2. Turns into a 2-on-3. As the Lightning hustle back. Giveaway in front now. Letting the shot go. Marino the save. The rebound gets pushed wide. Big hit there behind the net. Bodies go flying. Play allowed to continue. Just under 5 minutes to go now. Marino with a couple of big stops. Back the other way now. Asaro dances around his man. Up ahead for Cook. Just out of his reach. Cleared but not out. Following it up. Sending it in there was Fleischer. Behind the net it goes now. Bodies collide. There's Cook in on the forecheck. 4.5 minutes left to go in the affair. Good stick in the passing lane there by Fleischer. Fleischer sends it down low. Cook doing battle. He's tied up there by O'Brien. Good show of strength there by O'Brien. Back the other way now. Thunderbirds. Cross ice pass. Connects, but they're offsides. If they carry it in, they hold up. Over the blue line now. A little bit of room. Here's Mafia. Mafia's got 2. Mafia wheeling and dealing. Tried to toe drag. around the big defenseman and Mossy and couldn't do so. Now he does. Mafia down low, sliding it across. Big stop as Marino comes sliding over. And he had Klotowski, was all alone at the side of the net, couldn't get it to totally settle down. With 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the affair, 4-4 is your score. Oh my goodness, it doesn't get any better than this. Perhaps a ticket to the finals on the line here for each of these organizations. You never know in the round robin. You got to get every point you can get. There's a chance now across. That one is thwarted. Rolls out to the blue line and out to center. Tracking it down there. Hounded from behind was Booten. Booten did a nice job to protect the puck. And here comes the Thunderbirds now over the blue line. The Lightning can't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Bouncing puck. Now the Lightning get it out. As they send it out to center. A bouncing puck. Turning on it there is Patron. Patron at his own blue line. Patron getting the Jets going. Patron with the move. Patron lost the handle on it. Now he gets it back. Swiping at it from the ground. That's a great play there by Booten. Down low it goes now. Judge tried to get it back for Patron. 3:16 left to go in the affair because Stone Cold said so. Back to the blue line. Deflected. They score! Quinn Judge cutting to the cooker. And ladies and gentlemen, the Lightning have come all the way back now to take the lead with 4 unanswered goals. 5-4 is your score. With 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the affair. What a third period this has been for Long Beach. As Judge cut right in front. He wasn't even in the picture when the shot was being let go. Tremendous hand-eye coordination from that young lad. And the Lightning have taken the lead now. 5-4. Oh my goodness. Who saw this coming? Here's a chance now. Backdoor. That just failed to click. As Judge sends it all the way down. Let's see if it's going to go far enough for icing. Waved off by the official. He's saying that the Thunderbird defenseman could have caught up to it. Wasn't buying what he was selling. Big check there at center ice. And it's going to be a power play here as Henry got a chunk of his man there. He's pleading his case, but you see the official giving the internationally recognized sign there for tripping. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. A real pressure cooker has officially overflowed now here in Danbury today. 5-4 is your score. 2:47 left to go. When this stanza started, it was 4-1 Thunderbirds. 4 unanswered goals, but now the Thunderbirds on the power play with just 2:45 to go in the affair. Chipped ahead now. Short-handed. Here comes Broming. High stick, they're saying. The puck was knocked down. 2:40 left to go here. 1:23 on the power play for Springfield. Springfield right now still trying to gather their faculties. They've been blitzkrieged here by the Lightning in the third and final stanza. And leaning in now to take the draw is Patron. Patron had it in between the legs. Nice job there by Patron to win it behind the goal line. Every second precious here for the Thunderbirds as they find themselves down by 1. Poked ahead now, short-handed. Wheeling and dealing, Broming. Broming lost the handle on it. Broming in the corner. Broming sending it down low. On it there, Stattenfeld. Stattenfeld trying to come out with it. He does. Stattenfield, excuse me. Stattenfield over the bunny rabbit. Poke checked away there by Broming. Broming now short-handed. Broming walking in. Cross-check from behind. Might we see a penalty shot? I'm waiting to see. I don't see any indication here. I don't think it was a penalty shot, to be honest with you, but let's see here. The refs, I thought we might discuss it. Broming certainly trying to sell his case. No penalty shot coming. I think that's the right call. Cross-checking is the call. As Cogswell will head to the sin bin. So 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 50 seconds. And then the Lightning will have a power play for 40 seconds. 4-on-4 now. Here with just over 2 minutes left to go. The Lightning be happy to keep the puck down there and let the clock do what the clock does. And chasing it down now is Wyman. Wyman couldn't keep it in and comes out to center. So 30 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. 1:45 to go in the affair. Turned over at the red line. Back the other way now. Thunderbirds trying to carry it in. Still have it. Trying to get the man in front. They do on the backhand. That just missed as Mafia was lurking. That was Joe Mafia. He's got 2 today, which seems like an eternity ago. Along the boards now, trying to get the puck out. Giveaway walking in. Marino coming off right at the top of the crease there, right in the middle of the lightning bolt. Square to the shooter, no rebound. 1 minute, 24 seconds left to go here. An eternity if you're a Lightning fan at home. And just a blip in our history if you're a Thunderbird fan. Leaning in to take the draw now. And there's Klepex. Klepex won it back to the blue line. Wants to handle, excuse me, that was Alec. I apologize. Sent over, letting the shot go, just missed. So a power play now for the Lightning. 35 seconds left to go. Mafia lost the handle on it. Kicked out of harm's way there. What a nice job there by Noli. We'll keep an eye on the Thunderbird goaltender for you with 1 minute left to play here in the affair. Along the boards now. Trying to get it out. Can't do so. The Lightning are on the power play, so don't forget that. But shorthanded. Thunderbirds getting the opportunity. Can a corn there for the netminder Marino. And there will be no further play. 52.6 seconds left to go there. You see Marino getting a hug there from his emotional support defenseman, Ryan Gujiri. I like to see that myself. But when I was a goaltender back in the day, none of my defensemen came by and gave me a hug. But I tell you, a couple of times I could have used one too, you know. Kids are a lot nicer these days, I think. You know, back in the 80s, you know, you just didn't hug a goalie. You just didn't do it. It just wasn't accepted. It's a different time. I think it's better. All right, face off now deep in the Lightning zone. The goaltender is pulled now for the Thunderbirds for the extra skater. They don't have the extra skater out there, though, so that's not very advantageous. Now the ref not saying, oh, no, wait. Oh, they still got the man in the box. That's why. Good job by the official. So they do have the extra skater, so that makes it 5-on-5. They got it. They really don't have a choice. The net empty down at the other end. The Lightning. You can't ice it, though. You don't want to ice it here, so just sending it out to center. Smart play there. So coming out of the box in 3 seconds, and then they'll have a 6-on-5 skating advantage, but the net will be empty. On sides of the blue line. 35 seconds to go. Bouncing puck corrals its way out to center. 30 seconds left. Good stick in the passing lane there by Judge. Judge now. Judge comes away with a Judge towards the empty net. That just missed. 20 seconds left to go. Thunderbirds. Long outlet pass. Stantonfield down the wing. Stantonfield centering it across. They score! Cutting to the cooker and burying the biscuit. Nathaniel Cogswell. And with exactly 10 seconds left to go in the affair with the netminder pulled, the Thunderbirds tie the score. 5-5 is your score. Oh, my goodness. What an affair we have been privy to see here, ladies and gentlemen. An emotional roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Here in the third stanza, after the Lightning had scored 4 straight, the Thunderbirds with the goaltender pulled tie the affair. 10 seconds left to go, back out to center. I don't think any team's going to get any opportunity here. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. As for the second time in as many days, the Long Beach Lightning leave the arena with a tie affair. Well, they were down 4-1 headed into the third period, and they had the lead, though, so I don't think that they're feeling too great about themselves right now. But when you think about it, take a deep breath. They're certainly not going to feel too terribly about it. And for the Thunderbirds, they got to be thinking, well, we managed to steal a point there, and we almost gave it away. So what a third period. What a game we have just been privy to, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to call this one. So I have no idea who's going to be in the finals yet tomorrow, as both teams still got one game to go later today. So, boy, oh boy. So the Lightning leave the ice 0-2 here thus far. Well, you got to like the division. Obviously, the 18-0 division, very competitive, a great game. So I want to tip my hat to all the boys out there, the coaching staff. Good job by the officials. Great job by the goaltenders. Well, for my cameraman, producer, and director, and firstborn, the Lou and Solu, Lukey Bonner, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, a little bit of a disagreement here as the boys are leaving the ice. I don't like to see that. Let's just shake hands and everybody go their separate ways. There you go. That's cool. Good job by the officials and the coaching staff, not letting anything spill over there. That was an emotional third period, so you can understand, you know. Boys, maybe. Each team might feel a little bit discouraged right now. As Thunderbirds blew a 3-goal lead, and Lightning We're 10 seconds away from a victory, but the Thunderbirds tied it up. All right, well, that's going to do it. We'll be right back with another affair in just about 15 minutes when the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do. Your final once again from the Danbury Arena here in Danbury, Connecticut at the One Hockey Tournament. The Lightning 5 and the Thunderbirds 5. My goodness, I can't wait for the next Lightning game. They are fun to watch. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see everybody in about 15 minutes.